Hello there, very good afternoon to you. Well, the sun's shining brightly from the outset today, and we have got more of that to come. Plenty of sunny skies in the forecast. Warm today, but getting even hotter through tomorrow and as we head towards the weekend. And with that, some muggy and humid nights to come. Tonight, not so bad, but tomorrow night and Saturday night may not be the most comfortable for sleeping. Back to this afternoon, though, lots of blue sky weather and sunshine. Already feeling warm with highs of 27 degrees and high UV as well. Gentle winds, so not providing much respite from that warmth. And as we head into tonight, still dry and clear skies with minimum temperatures of around 16 degrees. As I said, likely to be an even warmer night as we go into tomorrow night. So tomorrow during the day, though, really a repeat situation. Lots of sunshine on offer, dry weather, and the winds are gentle as well, around a force 2 to a force 3. It's going to be feeling even warmer still tomorrow with highs of 26 to 29 degrees Celsius. When we take a look at that outlook, well, those temperatures are expected to continue to climb. We could be reaching 30 degrees by the weekend with lots of sunshine on offer, but settling down slightly as we head into next week. Well, it's been another blustery and wet day, but there should well be some improvements tomorrow. Looking slightly sunnier, so some slightly more sparkling conditions after a grey few days. And we can't rule out the odd shower, perhaps some hail, but the wet rain and wet weather shouldn't be quite as persistent as it has been today. And also we'll notice our temperatures getting a bit cooler as well tomorrow. The reason for that is we're heading into a new air mass. That's the word for the air that's sitting over us and gives us our weather characteristics. Notice the bluer shades showing that it will get cooler because we're into an Arctic air mass, meaning our airs come all the way from an Arctic source, so therefore it will get a bit chillier throughout this week. Back to you tonight then, and there still are a few showers around, but they're gradually becoming more sporadic, and the winds easing down as well slightly overnight, still moderate to fresh, coming from a northerly direction, cloudy to begin, but clearer spells later on and quite a chilly night in store. Minimum temperatures there of 4 or 5 degrees, and actually the small risk of a ground frost as well. So tomorrow, as I said, we should have more in the way of sunshine, less cloud cover, and there are still a few showers, perhaps some hail, but there shouldn't be as much persistent rain. Probably still a good idea to pack an umbrella in case. And the wind's a bit calmer as well tomorrow, more like a force 3 to force 4, coming from that northwesterly direction. Not all too warm with maximum temperatures of 9 and 10 degrees despite the sunshine. Let's get our times of high water then, around 9 a.m. and then later on around 9:30. So moving through the week as we head towards Thursday, it's going to get even colder still, and we have this very active low pressure system heading towards us, bringing more wet weather, possibly some sleet in the mix as well. Another breezy day to come. Well, it has been rather damp, grey and dismal today, so I thought we'd start this forecast off with a lovely sunset shot with some bright colours there, because we haven't seen much in the way of brightness. Plenty of cloud and some fog as well today, causing some disruption. We're going to hang on to the drizzle and the cloudy conditions with some mist and fog around throughout this evening, clearing later on in the night, so it is looking a lot brighter from tomorrow. We'll see more in the way of sunshine as we head into the weekend, and temperatures turning quite a bit warmer as well. Back to the here and now then, as I said, it's staying drizzly with mist, fog and cloud around until around midnight, and that's when we'll start to see some clearer spells developing in anticipation of a brighter day tomorrow. Light to moderate breeze and minimum temperatures overnight of 14 and 15 degrees. So tomorrow, as I said, is looking like a much sunnier day overall. Just a very small risk of a shower first thing, but actually it is looking dry for the most part. In the bright weather and light winds, it's going to feel quite pleasant outside, a lot more summery, very different scenes to what we had today, and highs of 20 to 21 degrees. Let's get our times of high water then, around 11 in the morning, similar again later on around 11 p.m, and the sea temperature has now reached 18 degrees. So as we head into the weekend, well, what's taking place is high pressure is building. That's going to give us the dry weather and the sunny conditions, and we'll also see some slightly milder air feeding up from the south. Now you can see that reflected in our temperatures, see them climbing up into the mid-20s, up to 26 degrees possibly on Monday, and we'll have some bright sunny conditions throughout the weekend and into early next week. So it has been another fine day with dry conditions and some bright and sunny spells too. Fairly warm still as well, with highs up into the mid-20s temperature-wise. But tomorrow is going to look quite different. A more grey and cloudy picture, and we're likely to have some drizzle around as well first thing. But then as we head through the week, we have got a few dry days from Wednesday into Thursday. Temperatures will be a touch cooler as well from tomorrow, back into the low 20s. Back to tonight then, clear spells, but quickly becoming cloudy. We've got a light breeze just bringing up air from the south that's fairly mild, so another mild night in store, and we could start to see that drizzle arriving as we approach dawn. Minimum temperatures there of 16 and 17 degrees. So the wet weather could linger until around midday, which should be a drier afternoon. We could have some mist and fog as well first thing, but once again that should clear, so some slightly brighter spells into the afternoon. Light to moderate breeze with a more westerly direction, so that's bringing slightly cooler air tomorrow, hence temperatures just down a touch with maximums of 21 degrees. Let's get our times of high water then. Between 8:30 and 9:30 in the morning, later on between around 8:45 and 9:30, and the sea temperature is now at 18.4 degrees. So when we take a look at our week as a whole, well yes, tomorrow is going to look quite different, grey and drizzly to start, but actually once we get through that, as I said, we have got some drier conditions to come and some bright spells too. Temperatures just a touch cooler than what we've been used to, back into the low 20s, and a light to moderate breeze throughout the week.